Good morning. It's another bright and sunny day here on DBS, and I'm so happy that you are choosing to start it off with us. And obviously, that is the best and the right way to start off any day of the week, especially a Thursday, where you are going to need that extra boost of energy to ensure that you can carry on through the rest of the week and into the weekend. My name is Jacka Wooding, and I will be your guide holding your hand throughout the process. As of right now, we're making sure that you wake up in the know so you can be involved in any discussions about ongoing topics here in St. Lucia. Let's check out our morning news highlights.
Good morning. Time now for a summary of your top stories. Based on the numerous complaints by commuters over the years against the minibus sector, the Cabinet of Ministers has endorsed a proposal by the St. Lucia Road Transport Board to establish a disciplinary committee that will hold omnibus operators legally accountable for their actions.
Commencing May 1st, 2022 to April 30th, 2024. A 100% waiver of import duty and excise tax on new omnibuses for minibus operators for a period of 2 years, commencing 1st August 2022, and it terminates on July 31st, 2024.
The Cabinet of Ministers has also approved a few incentives to cushion the impact of rising operating costs. A Rockall woman is dead after her vehicle plunged into the waters at Tapion near the forensic lab in Castries. According to reports, Cheryl Dalson, believed to be in her 50s, met her demise around 7 a.m. on Tuesday.
Well, actually, she was driving in front of me there about a 7:15, and then I saw that blue car that she's driving just swing in front of me like towards the viewpoint, and I just see the car take a right turn and plunge into the sea. And then I see some fishermen came in there at the same time. Then they came over by the car, but the car was already on its back in the water, on the rocks. So the further called over to the Coast Guard, and the Coast Guard came over, and then they called the backup other police officers, and they came right to the car. When they tried to open the vehicle, all the doors and everything was locked up in this vehicle here. That's in the sea presently. They had to smash up the window. And the fishermen, the Coast Guard, and the rest of the police officers tried to take her out of the car. They put her over to the Coast Guard, and they brought her over to the Marine Unit.
Police are investigating. Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre and the Director of Research and Policy in the Ministry of Economic Development have been detailing our government's policy measures aimed at offsetting the impact of inflationary shocks on local consumers.
The price that we see at the pump, although very, very high by historical levels, is significant, is really reflecting the external vagaries in the international market that we have no control over. We're simply price takers in the world market, and we're all consuming public country. So the government has tried to provide relief for years, since June 2021, last year, till about March of 2021 of this year. The government kept the prices stable to basically to shield consumers from the rising price that actually started back then. But when the war broke out in Ukraine, the government wasn't able to continue to basically provide to cover that sort of shield to that extent, and there were incremental increases. But yet still, despite these increases in the retail prices, the government's tax take has gone down significantly to negligible amounts, and in some cases to negative revenue.
Global prices have been steadily rising, driven by the COVID-19 pandemic and the Russia-Ukraine war. As the much-anticipated St. Lucia Carnival draws nearer, organizers are amping up promotion of the various events that form part of the cultural spectacle, with the Carnival Queen pageant contestants expected to make several public appearances ahead of the show. They did just that this past Saturday in a grand motorcade.
The motorcade is, like you said, a staple in the National Carnival Queen lead up to the pageant. And I mean, today it's really showed in the sponsors coming out and really showing the girls and St. Lucia that they are really behind those 8 National Carnival Queen contestants. It is very important that we connect the community and the contestants.
The Carnival Queen pageant is one of the most anticipated events on the Carnival calendar. And those are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
And that's a wrap for our morning news highlights. Right now, we are getting ready to head into a very packed show. So I'm hoping that you are ready for that. Grab your tea, grab the rest of the family. Make sure that everybody is up and nobody snuck back into bed while you were not looking. We're heading for a quick commercial break. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
For the
It's a Vaba Links right here on the way 94.5, 93.7 FM, and of course we like. Yeah, and we on DBS TV. Jack is with me this afternoon. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, thank you.
I walked in, I said, I was, Ronnie, a little tired, you gave me a stamina energy. He said, yeah, let's go.
Let me tell you, they paying you good, my girl. They must be paying you good. Oh my goodness, we're gonna be super excited today. Of course, the Carnival Queens are with us. Who we have with us, Jacka? Who we have with us?
I don't even need to look at the paper. We have Nadej McLaurin, Miss Caribbean. Miss Zenia Douglas, BOSLY.
Yeah.
Of course, and Kijan Smith, Miss Massey Stores.
How do you remember? Like, seriously, how do you remember all these things? Like, I would never remember all that. Like, you're really good at this.
Pretty faces, they imprint on my mind. You see these girls? Gosh,
don't make me cry.
True story. We rehearsed this, and that was supposed to be my line. Honestly, so she's stealing my line. Oh my goodness, ladies, thank you so much. You guys look absolutely amazing. I love the outfits. You know,
Thank
I kind of
you.
matching if you all, your little floral vibe. You and you, multi-brand store. Yeah. Big up yourself.
Have you looking nice?
Yeah. Big up yourself. I forgot my makeup. Next time you have to do that.
Not you reach late.
Oh my goodness.
And thank you for having us as well.
No, we appreciate you guys. Oh my goodness. We spoke yesterday.
We had a chat.
Yeah, we had a little chat yesterday, so now we get to go in depth. Now, yesterday I interviewed 3 other queens. Now, they said I did not ask the right questions because I didn't ask about makeup, I didn't ask about hair. Must have anything about those things.
That's why I'm here.
So that's why she is here. So I'm gonna.
It makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna hand over the interview to
Yes.
her, and she's gonna ask the lady questions. I'm gonna ask the guy questions. So I'm gonna hand over to you. Yeah.
My first question, what is a guy question to do with a pageant?
So how do y'all feel walking on stage, Like, what does it feel? How do y'all feel? What's the excitement, the preparations? That's a guy question, yeah. That's an actual question, so y'all could answer.
Okay, how does it feel walking on stage? We're all human. Especially for me, I can speak for myself. The nerves, they are always there. However, I believe it gets better each time that you appear, each appearance, each interview. You learn how to just master it. Like you get more professional as the instances go by. So that's how I feel. And there are also some practices I've been able to adapt to just maintain my composure. Count to 10, maybe, just snap my fingers slightly, and that helps to calm my nerves. So I would say it's not all that bad. No, it's not bad at all.
That's amazing. And what about you?
Oh, for me, well, usually I love the stage, but naturally I'm a little bit more reserved. So before an interview, I have to listen to good music. I have to just zone out and make sure I can bring out my regular fabulousness. But other than that, I do a lot of what Kijan does too. I have to breathe in. They taught us the box method too, just to make sure that I meditate beforehand and I gather my thoughts so I can compose a good sentence.
Pause. The box method?
Oh yes. Okay, so let's see if we can explain. You
I
remember?
think you breathe in.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Ronnie,
We'll do it
Okay,
together.
so you want to do it with you?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
Okay.
So you breathe in
You breathe in
for 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. And then you
Hold on. Let's go again.
Your lungs running?
Yeah. Hold on. Let's go
So
again.
we're gonna breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to draw the line. Hold your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. breathe out.
Out,
1, 2, 3, 4. And then I
Hold again.
Hold again,
Yes.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you start again. Breathe in, hold, let it out, and then you hold.
You may draw a whole circle. I'm not sure if I did a box. That box in there.
Take a
All right.
Yes.
All right,
So
good.
we try to do a couple of those
Okay,
before
that's
we go on
amazing.
stage.
Nadesh, what about you? You do the same thing too?
Well, yes, I do, but I'm a performer. I sing, so I'm not new to the stage. Yes, you can say that.
Yeah, I think
No
Nadesh
fear for the
genuinely
stage.
loves the stage.
Oh, you like the stage? Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah. You
My
can-
question for
yeah.
Nadesh. Nadesh, this carnival season, of course, we're not going to be seeing exonats at the events. What's it like, changing pace this summer and, putting your best foot forward with the pageant?
It
Oh, a
is-
different food for it.
A different-
yeah,
yes,
different
you
food
can-
for it.
Yeah.
It is for sure because I'm someone I love having a good time and I love going to the parties, spending time with my friends. But this time I have to hold back on every single thing and show them a different version of myself.
Refined.
Yeah, so now they're
Yes.
seeing
Yes.
a different exonads for sure.
Amazing. That's amazing. Let's talk about your guys' sponsors. What is it like working with Caribcation?
So Caribcation, and it's an organization owned by the St. Lucia Tourism Authority, and it's a platform where they market St. Lucia, our music, our local cuisine, our tourist attractions, our hotels, and our festivals.
Right.
So they market these products to locals and Caribbean nationals.
Like, that must be amazing. Let me tell you, make sure they
Yes.
take it for it.
I know, right?
Tell them, Miss Massey Stores, what about you?
Yes, so we all know Miss Massey. We all know Massey Store, sorry.
Yes.
And now we know Miss Massey.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we know him. Yeah.
Right. So the company just provides you with necessities throughout the region. I believe that we have 57 stores throughout the region, the Caribbean region. That includes providing you with goods and services such
Right.
as groceries. We also have insurance, and also we have like appliances and just home decor, everything fit for the home.
That's
and
amazing.
so it really does provide you with everything that you would need,
True.
in terms of your groceries, in terms of appliances, all of that.
Now, guy question, huh? Guy question. Guy question.
At least he gives us
Yeah,
someone.
yeah, guy question. So, yes, get free groceries, man.
No, you don't need to answer that. No, you don't answer that. Ronnie is trying to figure out
can't go wrong by not sharing anything.
Yeah, let me tell you, I had to ask that. And of course, we go over to Miss BOSL Wise. I mean, I asked her so many questions yesterday. Yeah, so yeah, you asked her questions. I asked her so many questions yesterday.
Yeah.
Jacka.
All right. Well, we're on the basis of how is it working with your sponsor. I know you took a tour recently with your sponsor. What's the experience
We
been
did
like?
we did a world tour, aka a tour. We visited all the branches. I mean, I spoke to the BOSL Wise retirement account. It's really great for young people. As an entrepreneur, for me, I didn't really understand the importance of kind of having a savings to prep for the future. So they're trying to really encourage young people this year to ensure that if you have a business, if you have some sort of interest in retiring without worrying about, where's my money going to come from if I no longer have a job, create an investment account so that in the future, you'll kind of be set up to do whatever you'd like to do. If you like to go out, travel, you have a little cushion to sit on. So that's what it's been about. But in terms of my bank, the Bank of St. Lucia, working with them has been phenomenal. The team, they're so engaged in my process. They're very interactive. They love me as a person, and I'm just happy to represent them. And on the night, I'm hoping I execute to the point where they are proud. They've done a lot for me. So I just want to make sure I do my best on it. They've been a really great team. So I love Bank of St. Lucia so much.
Speaking of their teams, as a former Queen Show contestant.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's true. You went up.
I know. I know that one of the very important things in the process is having a really good chaperone, having that kind of energy.
Yes.
So what's it been like for each of you? Big up the chaperones. Who
Yes.
is
Big up
your
the chaperones.
chaperone, and
Yes.
what's the relationship been like?
Okay, so my chaperone is Onika McCoy. And she's been like a mother figure to me because I grew up without a mother. So having her in my presence is very exciting, and I'm loving the journey with her. I'm learning a lot from her, especially her feminine self. She's passing it on to me.
Oh, that's amazing. And she also competed years ago, isn't it? Am I right?
I believe so, yes.
Let me tell you, Monica does so much. Like, I can't even keep up.
And she's so extra.
Oh, yes. And she's also an avid listener. So big up to yourself, Monica. I really appreciate that. What about you and your spot? Oh, before we even do that, a true story. Her chaperone threatened me.
Let me tell you, she's outside.
Yeah,
Don't
she's
say
outside.
anything crazy.
She outside, and she threatened to come in the studio if I ask her any out of the way question.
Yes, my chaperone has me covered all the time. She's always got my back. I can speak to, I formed a really good relationship with my chaperone because she's genuinely always there for me. She's been at every rehearsal. She styled me. Of course, I'm styled today by the one and only San Eugene. She was also a former queen. So as somebody who's new to pageantry, she gave me a lot of insight to kind of just learn what the process entails, and it's helped me to focus. You know, she's genuinely got my back. So I'm happy I have somebody who is there for me and just wants me to do my best. I don't feel pressured by her at all. I just feel excited to execute.
Naya chaperone, that's security, yeah? What about you, Miss Massey?
So my chaperone actually happens to be my godmother.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, nice.
And it was such a coincidence. When I auditioned, we did not know that we would have ever been that dynamic duo. But behold, we are. And I would honestly say, just like Nadej and Xenia mentioned, we have such a good bond, and I believe that having a relationship prior to the show is what actually set it off, the tone for us, because we already know how to deal with each other. I know it's a different experience, but I don't think anything much changed. So what I would say is, dealing with something like the Queen Show, the pageant, with her, it's taught me a lot of things. How to be flexible, how to manage my time, how to communicate effectively, saying nicely in a well-mannered way what works for me and what may not work for me.
Definitely. That is super amazing. And we also have to say a special shout out to the Instagram page. We're live over on Carnival St. Lucia, also live on DBS TV. We appreciate you guys. Thank you, all the people who are locked on right now. We appreciate you. Maybe we'll do a little giveaway sometime later. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, I like it. Yeah. Oh, you're on your live also too?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Y'all didn't pay me for that, huh? So I'm gonna send a bill to your chaperone. Yeah. I'm gonna send a bill to your chaperone. You have any more lady questions to ask? Because I want to ask questions, but I want to give you a full range.
Jaffa looks like she has so many questions.
Yes, she does.
I mean, I've had the opportunity, I've been blessed with the opportunity to speak with the ladies a whole bunch throughout their journey, and I know them already.
So now it's your turn to get to know us.
Okay, so what is it like, right? Like backstage, I know you all haven't done this yet, but like, are you anticipating, like, how did you putting on makeup, the dress transitions?
The makeup first.
Oh,
yes, the makeup and the hair.
You see, I am.
Let's let him.
Yeah.
That's usually your makeup in between segments.
Okay.
And then you have to try to change into a dress, and try not to smudge your makeup.
Yes.
So, like, what's your team backstage look like? Like, do you all have like a makeup artist each, a stylist, somebody to make sure that your hair? I don't know. What is it like? Like, what's your team like?
So we have persons hired by the committee that takes care of us. One thing I want to mention though, it really stood out for me, especially when we did our headshots. We are so close. We have such a tight bond as contestants and also chaperones, to the point where I came in for my headshots, and I remember Nadej and Onika, they were there, and as soon as I came in, it wasn't even competition mode. It was like, let's help a fellow contestant.
Wow.
Nadej was like, Isha, what earrings do you want? Do you want
fixing her hair?
And we all have this, so even if the makeup, the hair, it doesn't seem to coordinate, the spirits and the character that we share, it just makes it so much easier to deal with.
That's good. It's like you're almost forming a whole bond. It's like a whole sorority.
We have.
Sleepover after that.
Yes, soon we will be
Okay, clarification.
Yes.
So,
Don't take on her.
We might send you the invite.
Yeah.
We have to discuss though.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you see Sanyu, you might not know.
Yeah. Make sure Sanyu does not have this part of the interview. Definitely. And I know, Nadesh, I think we alluded to that a little earlier on because you're a bacchanal person, So pick up yourself. So like for the rest of you guys, are you think that you're gonna miss out on anything carnival because you probably have to sit down and enjoy it with your legs crossed and be like prim and proper and you have to probably tap your legs and you want to
dance.
Yeah, but
You want to
you step. That's a snap. All right, the snap. I like
You're
it.
still going to enjoy the season. You're just going to enjoy the season in a different way, in a different form.
Yeah.
You're going to get an opportunity to, if you've been, I've been on the road before, but now you get to kind of be a different type of spectator. A spectator gets to see every element of carnival from the VIP section, and I just think it's a different way of seeing carnival, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm going to tell you all from now, get some good sunscreen for that.
Yeah, especially because you know already going to be getting that.
Queen Show Carnival give me the worst
tan
ever.
I was hoping that Miss Bay Gardens Dermalogics will be there because check out Dermalogics. They have absolutely the best sunscreen and let me tell you,
For sure.
I'm a big fan of Dermalogics. Let me tell you, I wish he was here because let me tell you, my chemical peel.
Oh wow.
No, Dermalogics, check them out. They're absolutely amazing. Free plug. Pay me.
But not Dermalogics alone. What about Caribbean Smile?
What about Skin Envy? That's who I go to, and they're also fabulous as well. Their facials, oh my goodness, changed my life. Yeah, shout out to Natasha.
Excuse me if I just may brag about my sponsor. We have sunscreen on the show. Thank you very much.
Give me a high five.
We have sunscreen on the show.
Represent your brand. That's what I'm saying. Represent your brand. Ladies, of course, give people the details about where they can get tickets for the show, the date of the show, what else, the time it starts, location. I know I done buy my ticket. I done reserve the whole front 2 rows. Yeah, and I think the fact that I met y'all in person, I can't really cheer for y'all individually, so I'll be making noise for all of you.
For everybody.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We will accept that.
Yeah, but the person that win, I was cheering for you the most. I'll just let y'all know now. That's how we roll it. You understand? So give people details about the show where they can get tickets right now.
Okay, so the pageant is held at Royalton St. Lucia on July 7th, which is next week, Thursday.
Already?
And yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, but I thought I had like 2 weeks.
No. And tickets are only $150 EC. It's available at the Sale and the Steve Barber Shop. So grab your ticket as soon as possible.
Yes.
Miss it, blame yourself because you'll be getting a different experience at Royalton. If you're watching it live, trust me, you will not enjoy the pageant. You have to be at Royalton for you to enjoy the pageant.
That's what I'm talking about. Well, ladies, Jackie, I have more questions. I finished with all my guy questions. Yeah.
Oh yes, and the start time is 8 p.m. My bad.
Yeah.
My question is, where
And
can
make
people
sure they be on
connect
time.
with you all? I know you're all active on social media. What are the
Yes.
Instagram handles we want to, keep up with the pageant journey?
So mine is Miss Caribication.
You have to change it.
Yes.
You can find me on Instagram as Miss Bank of St. Lucia, or you can also find me on my health and wellness page at Thrive Alive, where we talk a lot about women's health, food, and all sorts of things over there.
Big up.
Yes.
For me, it's Kijan Smith on Facebook, Kijan Smith on Twitter, and also on Instagram, Miss Massey Stores 2022.
You'll be a host, guys. I wish you all the best from me and from Jacka by extension. Yeah.
By extension.
By extension.
By
Give them
extension.
my well wishes weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
She did.
No, thank you guys. I wish you all the best and hope to see y'all.
Thank you.
One of y'all becoming a queen and coming back and have a different interview and talk about the actual experience of the night. Because I want to know, because I want to, especially the nose, because I know what it's like being in front of people.
Yeah.
And sometimes they asking you a question, a basic question, what's your name? And you're like,
Your mind's so fast.
yeah, so I know
You're
the
trying to
nerves.
remember your own name.
So that's why
Yes,
I tried to ask you the
happens.
questions about what do you do to prep for the event and to calm your nerves. So we wish you all the best. That's it from me. Yeah?
That's fine.
I'm gonna tell you all now. Next week is my birthday week, and I come into that show. So give me a show, eh?
For sure, girl. You'll
Oh,
be
yeah,
getting
keep
a
up the birthday
show.
festivities with the queens, of course.
Yeah.
What day
Yes.
is your birthday? The 9th.
Yeah.
Okay.
On stage, big up, Hey, Jacka, big up yourself for your whole birthday.
You late.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you.
Welcome back, DBS family. Right now, we are getting ready for this week's recap of Carnival Butte. Thank you so much to everybody who has been reaching out and showing us their progress. I mean, we only have a few more weeks until Carnival, so let's get those bodies in order. I mean, Wheels has been keeping us busy. So let's see how things went this past week.
G6 Production.
Bedroom Records.
OZ that. Yo, Motley. Do the one drop left one. Make that stop right one. Bubble don't stop, both one. Make it roll, roll, roll. Come down like avalanche.
So, Jacka. I don't know at home. I don't know how you're going to execute this exercise. So the small hammers you have at home, you can use it and do the simple movements. However, you get a sledgehammer. Focus, focus. You grab one hand like this. The left hand, depending on the side you're going to use. Over. Down. Despite the fact that we're working out the we're hitting the upper body area. When you come down, push back. You see the control, back flat, chest out, and I'm still squeezing the rear. You come back up, bring it around, down. That's how it goes. You, Miss Pocahontas, on the other hand.
I don't look like I'm saying. Oh my God.
You come in here with the stiff leg. Yeah, roll. And you see the roll out of this world.
Yes, guys.
You're going to come stiff leg, slide bend the knee as usual. Press back, slide up, and squat down. Forward, and squat down. So we're going to do 10 on each side, and we're going to switch. You're going to give me 15. Take your time. You ready to work? No. Try to press. That's it. Now hit in front of you. Press your rear back. Push your rear back. That's it. Over your head. Down. Full stretch. Full stretch up over your head, and come down with it. That's it. Now, that's it. That's what I'm talking about. So you guys at home, again, if you don't have a hammer, even if you still have a piece of wood, you can just do the motion or the movement. Down. Again, full stretch, engaging your core area. Bring it up over your head and push back down. You're hitting the glutes, we're hitting the core, we're hitting the shoulders, and the main muscle part we're working at is the booty. So you come up and go to push down and squeeze. Right? That's it. So you can actually see the form. Are you ready for level 2? Are you ready for level 2? Are you too ready for level 2? Do not say no. I just don't go to say no. Anyway, it doesn't matter whether you're ready or not, you have to get it done. So at home, guys, I don't know if you're going to hold your piece of towel, open your piece of towel, you need to pad up your knee. So what we're going to do now, we're going to stand over our mats. We're going to go down, 1, 2, and keep on the side, 1, 2, we're staying low. 1, 2, 1, 2. So give me a little squat with it, a little drop with it, take your time, don't rush it. Keep your legs spaced out, down, down. Don't rush it, take your time, right. Stay low. Don't just drop yourself too hard, control it down. So anyway, you have your Heineken, you have your water, your dumbbells over, press forward, and breathe out slightly. Right. So you're going to squat now and pulse. 1, 2, and press. Don't take your time. Going to give me 8 to 10 reps. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, that's what I do not want. I don't want you to bend forward. I want you to sit. You know what happened? I will need my rod of correction. Yes. Be abused on public television. Go down straight. That's right. Press up on your curve.
How many times have to press?
1.
Once.
Come up and press. So you go down. 1, 2, 1 press. Go down straight. Do not touch. That's it. Press up. 2. And press. Once you're coming down, go down with it. That's it. 3. Good job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise. Go and punch any cameraman in his chest. Choose anyone to punch in his chest.
Not ready, not ready, not ready.
Anyone?
What you ready?
Anyone? Quickly.
Meow.
So alright guys, like I said, exclusive exercise, get your workout done, and have fun while doing it. It's your body, your lifestyle, your focus.
I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Who me? I don't watch people, man. I looking for house and land. Who me? I don't watch people things. I's a queen. I have my own king. Some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. Ask them how they get their Gucci purse. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and them can't be friends. I fight the battle and Jah give me health and strength. Now it's we. That can't be English, that had to be French. Some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. But if the ground water slip and I fall, it's them so go like go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Me and you are no beef. I is the police and you is the thief. The people you think is your friend, them only there cause you have money to spend. Some of them just talk the most, like they know it all. But when your head hot and can't see your way, who you just call? I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
All right, early risers, before you can head on into the rest of your day, it is time for your thought for the day. Today, I want you to know that big journeys start with small steps. So do not think that you're not going to reach your big dream because you can only start off doing small things, taking small measures towards what you want to do. Even if you go 1 centimeter in the right direction, you're still closer than you were if you hadn't. So keep that in mind today, reach for your goals, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again tomorrow. As of right now, bye!